and welcome to the Hands Helping Hands Thanksgiving Tree Lighting Parade and Celebration. Let's get right to the parade. It's coming right by as we speak. If we can go take what's there, we go. This is the parade. This is why we're here. Mrs. Eurie Kelley, Dr. Willie T Edmondson they're driving by. It's kind of dark out here, but what a great celebration we have this evening. This is, again, the District 2 City Council members, former District 2 City Council members. They're hosting the Hands Helping Hands Thanksgiving Tree Lighting Parade and Celebration. So look how much fun we're having. This is in the middle of Union Street. They just finished lighting the Christmas tree in Calumet Park, and we're having so much fun. There's Miss Eurie Kelley. She is one of the honorees in tonight's celebration. So again, like I said, we started at Calumet Park, and they lit the Christmas tree, and then they had a parade with all of the honorees for this evening. And they're all coming down the street in some fun automobiles, all convertibles. I bet they're toasty warm. I think that was LaGrange Firefighters. He's one of the District 2 City Council members who helped to put this awesome event on. These are some fun cars. Hey everybody! And there are some of our injured firefighters. Our injured firefighters, the 6 injured firefighters, are some of the honorees for this evening. And they include Josh Williams, Jordan Avera, Jon Williamson, Pete Trujillo, Sean Guerrero, and James Ormsby. And there is our LaGrange Fire Department, Fire Truck 32. They're a part of this fun event. So this is so much fun. They just lit the Christmas tree at Calumet Park, and then they had a parade. They started at Calumet Park, and then they came down about a half a mile to the Union Street Park. So if you're watching us on Facebook right now, on the LGT Facebook page, come on down here if you can. It's a really fun time. There's a lot of excitement. People are coming into the streets, and that is the reason why our city council members wanted to do this, our District 2 city council members. And this is in District 2, and the reason why Dr. Edmondson, we've been talking to him, the reason why he said he wanted to do this and get all the District 2 council members together and do this and work with Dr. Tucker and Leon Childs and some of the community members was because to bring back the good times of the olden days when everybody just had a really good time on Union Street and had those big parades. And so they just had a really good time in some fun cars, and they look like some 1950s and 60s cars, and we had our honorees. Okay, so we're gonna, first of all, we're gonna start with Dr. Willie T Edmondson. He is a District 2 City Council member. And we're gonna toss it over. We talked to him a little bit earlier in the week, and we're gonna let him tell you in his words why this parade is so important.
We've been doing it over the years. Frank Cox and Eurie Kelley and some other people started just having a little small things there. And when I came on council, we started a little bit more. And then when Ms. Tucker came on council, Ms. McCamey came on council, we just sort of just brought it all together and started something big. The idea came up about having a parade. Years ago, East Depot and Ethel Kite would have parades, their homecoming parades, and they would go downtown and it would just bring people out from everywhere, and people would dance in the street. It was almost like a Mardi Gras parade, even though it was not. But it was sort of a community togetherness. And those schools would get together and have their bands, and they would have beautiful floats and cars, and people in the community would come out for that. So we're trying to bring something of that nature back again, where the community will come out. We're going to celebrate Thanksgiving, but we're also going to give back by honoring some most deserving people, firefighters that put their lives on the line, that came out to put a fire out, and they got injured. 4 of them were critically injured and in the hospital, and 2 of them were not critically injured, but they were injured, trying to help people save their home. So we're going to honor those people, the most deserving, along with Mrs. Kelley, that you've already heard about, how she has given of herself, not getting paid, just gave of herself to do community work, to mold young ladies' lives, young women, as well as Jake Sessions. Jake Sessions has done a whole lot in LaGrange. So it's all those people coming together, and we're going to honor them. But this is really a Thanksgiving parade, thanking God and thanking the people who have given of themselves in our community to make it what it is now, this great little city.
All right, and that was Dr. Edmondson on why this parade is so important and why it's going to be a really good time. We're about to start. We have the City of LaGrange showmobile, but before we start, we're just going to kind of talk about why we're here and the background of everything. Again, we're out here live on Union Street Park. This is Union Street, and we're right beside the Union Street Park where they have this beautiful big Christmas tree. They're about to light it. And this whole event is called the Hands Helping Hands Thanksgiving Tree Lighting Parade and Celebration. So it's a celebration of Calumet Park and also Union Street Park, lighting the Christmas trees, getting everybody into the holiday spirit, and also bringing everybody together. Now, they're also honoring several people this evening. One of them is Eurie Kelley. And now we're going to toss it over. We talked to a former city councilwoman, Norma Tucker. She's from District 2. And why Eurie Kelley was chosen as one of tonight's honorees.
Honoring Mrs. Eurie Kelley, or shall I say, May, as we so fondly called her. For a number of years, Ms. Kelley has worked with teens in our community, particularly young girls. I was one of those young girls 100 years ago, and Ms. Kelley encouraged. She always encouraged us, and she corrected us. Even if we weren't going the right way, she knew how to encourage us with her smile, and she'd set you straight with her strong words, but even in her discipline, she did it with a smile. Miss Kelley not only impacted my life by encouraging me to speak my mind and always have a say, no matter what you were doing or where you were going. She always encouraged us to have a say and let our voice be heard. Some of the other things Ms. Kelley is known for in our community is just for doing. She is truly a doer. Anytime you call on her, she's ready to step up and act. She's been known for decorating the park it's our flagpole park over across from Union Street. She's shown the young ladies, teens in more recent years, different things about just being actively involved in the community, whether it's cleaning up a block or decorating a block for the holiday to welcome visitors into the city. So for that, I say thank you to our honoree, our most deserving honoree, Miss Eurie Kelley, for her years of dedicated community service, and dare I say, decades of dedicated community service. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
But we're going to start talking. Okay, we're back live out here. We're in Union Street Park, and we're having one of the best celebrations we've had in a long time in District 2, and I am honored to be joined by the brains behind this event. This is the Hands Helping Hands Thanksgiving Tree Lighting Parade and Celebration. This is the one, the only Dr. Willie T Edmondson. Dr. Edmondson, thank you for joining us, and let us know about today.
Thank you so much. I'm not totally the brains. It was a collective effort by some fine people, Mr. Childs, Miss Lisa, Mr. McCamey, Mrs. Tucker, Ms. Norma Tucker, and Dr. Tucker, as well as myself. And we all came together, and I hope I'm not forgetting anybody, but we all came together and put this parade together because District 2 is one of those districts that just needed a shot in the arm. And we have so many wonderful people in District 2. And we just needed to showcase District 2 and show how wonderful our district is. And it's not a District 2 thing, it's really a city thing because we have the firefighters, we have the police department, we have the staff from the city, we have so many people who have come out tonight to make this possible. And I just can't say enough about the staff of the City of LaGrange who have gone out of their way to make this possible. And this is our Thanksgiving parade. This is our very first one. And it's very successful because we have so many people. Dr. Tucker over at Calumet Park, they opened the park there and they lit the tree there at Calumet Park. And I'm so thankful for him and his committee there, because they had cookies and hot chocolate there, and it just made it feel like a good holiday season. And in a few minutes, we're going to honor the firefighters who put their lives on the line so that they can save some of our people here in District 2. So we really want to thank them for that. Even though some of them was injured, we want to just thank them and thank God that they were not injured any more than they were. And we're going to honor Mr. Jake Sessions for all the hard work that he's done over the years feeding the hungry here in Troup County, Harris County, and all over. He's done that. Also, we're going to honor Miss Eurie Kelley, who has been instrumental. Really, the park that you see here now, she did that herself, took it upon herself many years ago, and started to decorate the park and do things on her own. Plus, she mentored young teenage girls, and she was so instrumental in doing that. Matter of fact, Miss Norma Tucker is one of the ones that she mentored, and Miss Tucker became a city councilman for LaGrange, and she did quite well, and is doing quite well. And so we just want to honor Miss Kelley along with Mr. Sessions and the firefighters to let them know how much we appreciate them for all the hard work they've done in District 2.
And all the hard work that you've done to bring all this community out. What do you see and what do you feel when you look around right now? There's a lot of people.
I feel a lot of love. I feel a lot of holiday cheer. And most of all, it has given us once again a shot in the arm, because the mayor's here, and so many people, they're out today. And it makes us feel a part of LaGrange now. It's no longer two LaGrange, it's one LaGrange. But for many years, it was almost like it was two LaGrange, District 1 and District 2. When in reality, it takes both districts to make a solid LaGrange. And if we come together like we're doing now, we can have a healthy LaGrange.
And we see some kids right there that are looking at you.
Yes.
And is that so much fun to say hi?
It is.
How
so
are
much
y'all?
fun.
Do y'all know that this is Willie T Edmondson, Dr. Willie T Edmondson? He's a city council member, and he's one of the ones who helped to put this together. We're live, so we're just going to kind of talk about what's going on. This is really sweet.
These are my bikers. These are my bikers. They rode their bikes, right? You all in the park, they rode their bikes down
They're
here.
right over here. Say hi for the camera, guys. What's your name?
Corey.
And what's your name?
Tay.
You say hi? I'm sorry, I had to do that, but that's what this is all about,
Yes,
isn't it?
and the good thing about this is there was no registration fee for this parade. There was no registration at all. The children would ride their bikes and say, "Can we get in the parade?" I said, "Yeah, ride your bikes in the parade." So they rode their bikes in the parade, and it's just a community togetherness. And I'm just so excited about that.
And I'm gonna keep talking until you gotta go, okay?
Okay.
So just let me know when you have to go. Kind of give me I gotta go.
I'm a time person, so I like to get everything started.
And we're about
we're about to get started now in the actual celebration.
The celebration. So we're going to be showing that live as well. But one more thing, you told me about all these fun things that went on Union Street. Like you talked about the bands and the marching bands. What do you envision? How do you think this is going to grow?
I think it's going to grow because years ago we had Ethel Kite and we had East Depot High School, and they would come together and they would have gigantic parades with beautiful floats and things of that nature. So I'm hoping that it will spark some interest and it will start more people being interested in doing so. I think next year we're going to probably have more churches in and probably some floats because it's a very short route coming. Troup High was going to be in it, but they're in the playoffs. That was the only school that called us back. We called several schools, but that was the only school that called us back and was going to be a part of it. And that's my alma mater, of course. So Troup High was going to be here in the parade with their band. But they had to be in the playoffs tonight. So I thank them for calling us back and being a part of it. And I certainly hope that next year we can have at least more high school bands that can be a part of this because it certainly is for a good cause.
And if anybody's out there watching us on Facebook, you can be a part of this as well. This is what it looks like like I was just showing we were showing Union Street. But this is a really fun event. There are a lot of people out here.
Yes, it's a lot of people out here, and we have free hot dogs and hamburgers, and we have sodas, hot chocolate. The Salvation Army is here with hot chocolate. And this is also a kickoff for the actual Thanksgiving Day Feed the Hungry. Because This Sunday, Get Fed. It's a group called Get Fed.
Yes.
They're feeding this Sunday.
Okay.
And then on Thanksgiving Day, we have Mr. Jimmy Edwards and his group, which is taking over for Jake Sessions. They're going to be feeding on Thanksgiving Day. And I understand they already have tons of turkeys that they're getting ready to cook. And they're going to feed people, once again, people that Jake was touching. People don't realize Jake Sessions touched a lot of people. People that normally wouldn't get a good Thanksgiving meal on Thanksgiving because of family absence and because of some of them just living by themselves. But he started this program, and people would have a hot Thanksgiving meal because of his support, because of his effort in trying to help those. And the whole community came out and helped Jake over the years to do this. He had super volunteers that came out. I had a lady that called me the other day. She said her grandchild wanted to volunteer, and she wanted to know, was they still going to have it? I said, oh yes, they're going to have it. So she said that she wanted to teach her grandson how to give back to the community. So they're going to volunteer also this year on Thanksgiving Day. And what a sacrifice. You know, you're going to leave your family, or you're going to come and do it, then go back to your family. But it's a sacrifice. But to help someone else, I think it's just wonderful.
I think we're getting a cue that you may be needed.
Okay, all right.
You're always needed with us,
I'm ready.
but we appreciate it. And thank you for doing this.
Thank you so much.
This is really
all right,
fun.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And that was Dr. Willie Edmondson. He is our District 2 City Councilman. He is one of the people who helped to kind of bring this to life. And we're really having a great time. We are surrounded by so many wonderful people. And this is District 2. They started in Calumet Park, where they lit the Christmas tree, and then they had a parade. And then they came here to Union Street Park. So if you are watching us live on Facebook and you're looking for something fun to do, come on down to Union Street Park and join us. And just look for the lights and all the people, and they're about to light the Christmas tree. So we're going to go now to where we talked to Norma Tucker. She is the former city councilwoman, Norma Tucker from District 2. She was also a part of this. And she is actually, she says she's one of Eurie Kelley's girls, and Eurie Kelley is one of the honorees, and she explains in her own words why Eurie Kelley was chosen. Oh, I'm sorry, this was Nathan Gaskin? Okay, well, we're live and I made a boo-boo. So we're going to Nathan Gaskin. He is city councilman. He's a city councilman from District 2 as well. And he talked about why it's so important to have our firefighters, our 6 injured firefighters are going to be honored this evening. And he talked about why he feels it's so important to honor those 6 men who are so important from the LaGrange Fire Department.
Maybe because they run 2 things that we run away from. I think that's it in a nutshell. It truly is a blessing to have an encounter with a firefighter, because when you see them, they're coming to make sure you're okay. And if you're not okay, they're going to get you in a spot to where you are okay. And that's their goal at the end of the day, is to make sure that they get you home alive. And that's the primary mission, and the secondary mission to make sure they come home alive. I'm just thankful that of the firefighters this year, that none of them, they're all here. By the grace of God, they're all here to be with their families for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, and I'm truly thankful to them for that, for being able to come through that. And if I'm struggling searching for words, it's because it's not rehearsed, it's genuine. I mean, those families, when their loved ones go off to work, they don't know if they're coming back. And so every day you see them, they're thankful. And I think as a city, I think it's great for all of us to come together and honor them, and to be thankful that God has blessed us with them in this community. They could have gone to any other community, but they're here, saving lives here in LaGrange. So that's why I think they're worthy of being honored. So I was being facetious at the beginning when I said, why should we honor them? Well, we should honor them because they honor us with their service.
And that was Nathan Gaskin, our District 2 City Council member. He's talking about why it's so important that our LaGrange firefighters were honored this evening, our injured LaGrange firefighters. And with us, we have our newly appointed, not official, unofficially appointed, Fire Chief of LaGrange Fire Department. This is John Brandt. Congratulations and welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Well, we're going to talk about our 6 injured firefighters, and you were with them the whole time that it happened on Labor Day. And if you could talk a little bit about what it means to have the community here just embrace your 6 firefighters.
Well, these guys, the folks at the fire department, they put their life on the line every day for the citizens of LaGrange, and it just means the world to us and to them, for the community to get behind them in their time of need and when they was injured. So it's very touching, and we just appreciate it, and I know they do.
And they were in the parade too. We saw them, and you had a fire truck in the parade.
We did.
It was kind of fun watching them come by, and we actually had today we had some money come in from a fundraiser too. So you've had the whole community kind of come out and just wrap their arms around the fire department.
We have, Miss Katie. They have just opened their arms up and just helped these guys along the way, and we couldn't ask for any more.
Well, I think, are we going to start going to the live show? Is that what we're going to? Okay, I got a big thumbs up. Okay, so now we're going to go to the show. Thank you for being with us, Chief. And we're going to go to Dr. Edmondson, who's with District 2 leaders, and also Nathan Gaskin, LaGree McCamey, former City Council member Norma Tucker, Leon Childs, Dr. Tucker, and Lisa Farrow, who they all helped in this celebration. I'm going to toss it on over to the celebration. We'll check back in a little later.
I guess I'll use them that way, huh?
Yeah.
I guess I'm going to use them that way, huh?
This time that I'm Dr. Tucker's greetings, because all of these people that you see, and it's going to come from the Leon Childs, all of this was put together by some great people. Dr. Tucker started greetings on behalf of Calumet Park, and then Mr. Leon Childs will come also with greetings.
Thank you, Dr. Edmondson. Isn't this great? All right, all right. I bring greeting to you from on behalf of Calumet Park. This to me is ideal. I mean, to be celebrating the kickoff of these 2 very important times of the year. Thanksgiving, Christmas, and the honorees that we're going to honor tonight. I can't say enough and how happy I am to be part of this. Before I move forward here, I want to recognize a few people that work with us in Calumet Park, our board of directors, our block coordinators, our officers, our churches, our community stakeholders, our business owners. If any of you are here, wave your hand to be recognized. I also want to, we have a couple of special announcements we need to make. And I'm going to ask Pam Murphy of Rosemont Church to come up here and make one. That's fine. That's fine. All right.
We are so excited to be here tonight, and we have formed a partnership with New Macedonia Church for several years. Awesome.
All right.
We love the Calumet community. We love to go and just love on the people just as they love on us. But we want to tell you about a cool event that's coming up, and we want to make sure you're there. We want to make sure your friends are there and your family members. So on December 8th from 12 to 3, we'll host it at New Macedonia Church. So if it's cold, don't worry, there'll be plenty to do. There's a photo booth so you can take Christmas pictures with your family. There's food, cookie decorating, ornament decorating, the story of Christmas, and lots of games and cool prizes for all of our children. So make sure you come out and be a part of that. Would you like to add to it? Thank you.
All right. You're not going to come back, Derek. come out. You're not going to get away. I want you to at least just say hello to everybody.
Hello, how's everybody doing tonight? It's awesome to be here on the parade tonight. Amen. I am the new pastor at New Macedonian Missionary Baptist Church on 111 Johnson Street. Amen. I'm just saying hello, and we are in the community.
All right, thank you, and we're claiming you. I just want to, before I leave, I just want to thank everybody for making, everyone who worked hard to make this possible. It's just an awesome event to me, and I look forward to next year. I see one other hand down here. Ms. Lopez? Thanksgiving dinner at the Ark Refuge.
It's on Thanksgiving Day from 11 to 2, and we deliver plates to the elderly.
Okay, we will have our Thanksgiving dinner at the Ark Refuge. We've done that every year. From 11 until 2, we will deliver plates to the elderly, so make sure you take note of that. Again, thank everybody who made this possible, and we look forward to the next one.
Good evening, everyone. Good to see everybody. Look what we can do on the first time. This is the first parade, man, over 30 years in District 2. Great job, guys. I'm not going to take up a lot of your time, but I would like to recognize the Cox family in honoring and remembering the late Frank Cox, Frank Cox Park. Thank you, Frank, for all you did. Are they here? On front? Could you guys stand up for everyone? This is Frank Cox's family right here. Thank you guys so very, very much. Thank you very much. We would also like to take the time to thank the Helping Hands committee for putting together such a wonderful event. We would like to thank Dr. Willie T Edmondson, Mr. LaGrange McCamey, Mrs. Norma Tucker. I'm glad we found Norma. I thought we got to put an APB on a while ago. Mr. Robert Tucker, Mrs. Lisa Farrow, Mr. Nathan Gaskins, and yours truly, Leah Childs. Thank you, guys.
Now we're going to have greetings coming from our illustrious mayor of this great city, LaGrange, Georgia, Mayor Thornton.
Thank you, Dr. Edmondson. Good evening. It is great to be gathered here tonight in Frank Cox Union Street Park. We are delighted to have had the opportunity to join with the parade from Calumet here to Frank Cox Park and to come out for I guess you would have to say this is the beginning of the holiday season here in LaGrange and in Troup County. And you know, we're all looking forward to Christmas, and Christmas is the greatest gift of all. We know that. But we don't want to forget about Thanksgiving either, because Thanksgiving is also an important holiday. And so I really appreciate the way that the committee has structured this as a Thanksgiving and Christmas event, because we are about to enter this very special time of the year. And yes, it's cold, but it's supposed to be cold this time of year. And so thank you all for coming out tonight to this event. It is a great event for the entire city of LaGrange, and we're delighted to be here in District 2 in Frank Cox Union Street Park. This is really it's a great gathering. Y'all are a beautiful, diverse crowd that represents the city of LaGrange, and I thank you for taking this time to come out tonight. In Paul's letter to the Thessalonians, he said, "Rejoice always, pray continually, and give thanks in all circumstances." And I think that describes the city of LaGrange. We are a people who rejoice. We are a people who pray. And we are especially a people who give thanks. We give thanks in all circumstances. We know that there are lots of things we need to address. There's lots of issues in our community. There's lots of things that we can come together as a community and solve problems. But we start from a place of thanksgiving. We start with a spirit of thanksgiving, acknowledging all of the blessings that we have and the opportunities that we have as a community to come together and to work together and to address issues in our community. And so tonight, I am thankful. I am thankful for the city of LaGrange. I am thankful for this community. I am thankful for all of you coming together. And I'm especially thankful tonight for our District 2 City Council members. And I think that they came together and they organized this event, and they had a lot of help from Leon and Dr. Tucker and Lisa. But the District 2 City Council members who are elected from District 2 but represent the entire city of LaGrange, they came together and wanted to host this event. And I'm also thankful for our District 1 City Council members. I see Jim Arrington is with us tonight. Dr. Gore was here a minute ago but had to leave earlier. But our city manager's here, our city attorney's here. I mean, this is truly a collective effort by the community to come together in the spirit of thanksgiving to acknowledge what we can do as a community. And I just want to say, on a personal note, to the District 2 council members who put this together, past and present, that I'm thankful for your leadership in this community. And welcome. I just say to you, happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Mayor. We also want to acknowledge also tonight our vendors. We have the Rodney. He has his truck here, and they're giving away hot dogs and hamburgers. We have the Salvation Army, the hot chocolate. We have DJ's Wings here. He's giving away wings. Just thank you so very much. And also get hamburgers and hot dogs down here as well. Okay. Thank you all so very much. Also, for those of you that's cold, we have the Sprint out there from Lake St. Robinson. Ain't nobody dead in it. But for those of you that's cold, we got the Sprinter so you all can get warm. For those of you, I'm serious, if you're extremely cold, go in the Sprinter. It's there for you. So go up in there and sit in there and get warm a little bit. Amen? Now we're going to have Mr. McCamey to come to acknowledge some of the other guys that made this parade possible through their help with these cars.
Good evening, LaGrange. We just want to give a quick shout out to the drivers of the cars for our honorees, Jimmy, Marty, Scotty, and Sean. We appreciate you. We can't thank you guys enough because y'all made this possible. All we did was call and they said, let's do it. And that's the kind of spirit that we got in this community. So we're so thankful for them, and we're so thankful they were willing and they were able to comply with our wishes. All right, I'm passing the mic.
All right, you ready for some good singing? Put your hands together for the Troup County Mass Choir. Woo! Come on, Troup County. After that, we want Miss Meg Kelsey to come close to the stage. We want Miss Norma Tucker to come close to the stage, and Mr. LaGrange McCamey as we get ready to make our presentations.
And when you're in doubt and you can't find your way out, remember he'll see you through. See you through. Just call the name of Jesus. Just call the Lord. Oh, how precious. Oh, how precious. Oh, precious is when you're lonely and your heart is filled with despair, remember God cares for you. And when you're in doubt and you can't find your way out, remember he'll see you through. Yes, he will. See you through. Just call for the name of Jesus. Just call. Oh, how precious. Oh, precious is oh, how precious. Oh, how precious is the name of Jesus. He'll hear you every time you call. Oh, how precious. Oh, how precious is the name of Jesus. I tell you, he'll pick you up every time you fall. His name is Jesus. 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 Oh, how precious. Oh, precious is his It's good to know Jesus. Everybody ought to know Jesus. Oh, he's a lily of the valley, the bright and morning star. It's good to know. Oh, it's good to know Jesus. Everybody ought to know Jesus. Oh, he's my joy in time of sorrow, my hope for every tomorrow. It's good to know. Oh, I came to Jesus just as I was. I was weary, I was worn, and I was sad. Oh, but I found in him a resting place, and he has made me glad. Oh, it's good to know Jesus. Everybody ought to know. Ought to know Jesus. Oh, he's a lily of the valley, the bright and morning star. It's good to know. Oh, it's good to know. It's It's good to know him. It's good to know the Lord. Good to know the Lord. He woke you up this morning, started you on your way. It's good to know him. Mighty, mighty, mighty good. It's good to know him. Good to know the Lord. It's good to know. Good to know him. Lily of the valley, my bright and morning star. It's good to know. Know the Lord.
Good evening, LaGrange. How are you all doing? All right, you can do a little bit better than that. Good evening, LaGrange. How are you doing? This was just a quick appetizer. We invite you all to join the Troup County Community Choir at the First Baptist Church on Fenton Street, right over here for our annual Christmas cantata. It's going to be on the second Sunday of December at 5:00 p.m. We look forward to seeing you all there.
All right, as we get ready to go back into our program, the real reason that we're here tonight is to honor some people that's most deserving, some people who have given of themselves for the city of LaGrange and for District 2. We're going to ask at this time that Ms. Norma Tucker will come up and get ready to make the first presentation. We're asking that Ms. Kelley would come forth. Ms. Tucker, where are you? Amen. Ms. Tucker and Ms. Kelley.
Okay, good. Pastor Thaxter Kelley and Brother Kenneth Kelley, would you please join your mom and dad on stage? Yes, we love calling people out. Lord, we have truly been blessed this day. I want to thank each and every one for being here, and I'm not going to talk. I'm going to do what I was asked to do. Present this proclamation to this young lady who has been such a blessing in my life. Miss Eurie Kelley, I don't know how many other young women are out here that Miss Kelley blessed. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You gotta wait. All right. Yes, indeed. I'd like to present this proclamation. It reads as follows. Proclamation from the office of the mayor of LaGrange, Georgia. Whereas Eurie Kelley is a resident of LaGrange, Georgia, but is renowned far beyond this community. And whereas in 1984, Eurie envisioned and formed Acting Girls Club, a church-oriented club that began with 5 members and soon grew by leaps and bounds. And whereas Eurie has worked with many young ladies, myself included, of the community through this program, which pledges a firm commitment to building character, confident youth, and future leaders. And whereas some of their projects include the March of Dimes, helping the needy, and adopting a child at Christmas, attending various churches and other club functions, attending cultural arts programs, giving book awards to college students, and contributing to Boys Group Home, just to name a few. And whereas Eurie's commitment to voter registration, indeed, and encouraging citizens to vote has been extraordinary and has earned high marks in the community. And whereas Eurie and her husband, E.T. Kelley Jr., have 2 sons, Kenneth and Thaxter, and several grandchildren and great-grandchildren. I don't know about the several We'll leave that alone. Now, therefore, I, Norma Tucker, on behalf of District 2, and Mayor Jim Thornton of the City of LaGrange, on behalf of the council and staff, extend congratulations and appreciation to Eurie Kelley for her outstanding accomplishments within our community, and we urge everyone to join in recognizing and honoring this kind and gracious member of our community, Mrs. Eurie Kelley. You're gonna hold it up so they can see you. Got it? Indeed a blessing. Yeah, and you heard those dates, 1984 when Act Team was started. Well, I was one that she practiced on way back in the day. So I think she did a good job with me, keeping us straight. But truly, she's been a blessing. Her entire family has been a blessing to our community, and it's indeed an honor for me to present this award in honor to you and your entire family. Thank you. Thank you, Norma. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We're asking that Mr. Kenneth McCamey would come. Mr. Jake Sessions, please come. Mr. Kenneth McCamey, past member of the hospital board of West Georgia Health System. So I got to present you. Good evening, everybody. Did y'all know y'all was in God's country tonight? Yeah. Union Street, born and raised. Yeah. Right across the street, Mady Smith Nursery. Miss Kite Library was Union Street then. Used to play down there in the branch and go up under the street in the drain thing. We didn't know how dangerous we were living. But then my buddy right here, y'all. Oh, Walter Doug, where Walter at? Walter, you and your wife, y'all come on up here and we're gonna honor Brother Sessions. I brought my brother LaGrange glasses where I can read. Y'all hear Walter on the radio and Miss Barbara, you're gonna get to see him tonight. WTRP is in the house. Yes, sir. Hey, Walter, Miss Barbara. Y'all, our proclamation tonight reads, Office of the Mayor of LaGrange, Georgia. Proclamation. Whereas Jake Sessions organized the annual Up All Night Thanksgiving and Christmas dinners program in LaGrange in 1990. And whereas, according to Jake, a real attitude of the holidays involves one of expressing gratitude by sharing with those who are in need. And whereas this event has been a huge success each year, thanks to the support of so many caring people in our community. And whereas Jake's Up All Night TV program was a good start, that he kept going and started feeding the hungry. And whereas Jake has been a strong member of the community in so many ways, including encouraging people to vote, march on justice, and speaking out on his programs, which reach many citizens of LaGrange and Troup County. Now, therefore, I, Jim Thornton, the mayor of the city of LaGrange, on behalf of the city council and staff, express our appreciation to Jake Sessions for his outstanding accomplishments and for his service and commitment, which have made us extremely proud that he is a member of our community. And I tell you what, if you're hungry in LaGrange, it ain't Jake's fault. Hey, put your hand together for Jake for what he's done for all these years. We thank God for you, brother. Thank you, thank you. Walter, say something.
Well, Jake, the biggest thing I got to say, since they know what we look like, they're going to throw all the radios away, I guess. They turn their radios off. And I guess, Barbara, you got something to say to Jake?
I think it's a wonderful job that you have done all these years, Jake. I know God really is taking care of us, and he will continue on with this program. I know he will.
Jake has been a long time, hasn't he?
Yes, he has.
Congratulations, my man. You deserve every bit of it.
Thank you. 22 years plus. 22 years plus. I want to say this, so I don't say that to death. We fed 500 people in the beginning with only $500.
If you fed 500 people with $500, I'd like to know where you do your grocery shopping.
Thank you.
Anyway, there you go.
Thank you all so much. Asking our city manager, Ms. Meg Kelsey, to come. Where's our attorney, our city attorney, our city mayor? Our mayor, city attorney. District 1 council people, please come up. District 2 council people, please come up. Do we have any city staff? Fire department? Our new chief, please come up. Meg is getting ready to do something now that most of you have already heard about, how the firefighters came over in District 2 and they gave of themselves, they put their lives on the line and put out a fire. Some of them were injured in this fire and they stayed in the hospital for a good while. And our city manager, Meg Kelsey, is going to come and give some proclamations to them. Give a warm welcome to our city manager, Meg Kelsey.
Thank you, Mr. Edmondson. First, I just want to say happy holidays to all of you and to your families. And what a wonderful event for this community. And thank you so much for inviting us. First, I would just like to ask the firemen to come up on stage with us. So Jonathan Williamson, Jordan Avera, Pete Trujillo, Sean Guerrero, and Jim Ormsby. Unfortunately, tonight, Josh Williams is not with us. He is out of town, but we will certainly share the proclamations with him and thank him for all of his service to the city and to the community. Tonight, we honor these 6 LaGrange firemen. As many of you are aware, a structure fire broke out on Labor Day weekend, and the men before you responded to that call. Unfortunately, a call that inflicted severe injuries to several of these firemen. We are grateful this Thanksgiving season that they are with us today, and that they are slowly healing from their injuries. I am inspired by each and every one of them. Despite the struggles they have faced, they remain upbeat, positive, and focused on how they can give back to the community that has given so much to them. At this time, I will present a proclamation recognizing and honoring their heroic acts. Office of the Mayor, LaGrange, Georgia, proclamation. Whereas on September the 3rd of 2018 at 2:50 a.m., the LaGrange Fire Department responded to a structure fire at 305 Revis Street. And whereas firefighters arrived on the scene and entered the structure to ensure the family of two adults and 4 children had made it out safely, the fire flashed, creating a dangerous situation and trapping Josh Williams, Jonathan Williamson, Jordan Avera, and Pete Trujillo inside. And whereas calls for help went out to the firefighters stationed on the outside, Sean Guerrero and Jim Ormsby performed a life-saving act, risking their own lives to pull them from safety from the burning building. And whereas they all relied on their training and were able to get themselves out of a bad situation, but not before they sustained serious and critical injuries. And whereas Josh, Jonathan, Jordan, and Pete were flown to Grady Hospital in Atlanta, where they spent several weeks undergoing many life-saving and reconstructive surgeries, but thankfully are now recovering. Now, therefore, I am Jim Thornton, Mayor of the City of LaGrange, on behalf of the City Council and staff, do hereby recognize and honor with deepest gratitude and sincere appreciation the selfless and heroic acts by Josh Williams, Jonathan Williamson, Jordan Avera, Pete Trujillo, Sean Guerrero, and Jim Ormsby, City of LaGrange firefighters, who, because of their quick thinking and courageous actions, averted what could have been a tragic loss to family, friends, and our community. Thank you.
These are the people that help protect us and on a day-to-day basis. Not only our firefighters, we have our police department here tonight. They have been so helpful with this parade and with this everything tonight. Let's give it up also for the police department as well. And as we get ready to close tonight, we want every child, every honoree, every child up here on this stage. Every child, Brother McCamey, where are you? Amen. You gonna do that? Your child, your brother? Okay, all right. Every child up on the stage, we're gonna get ready to sing a Christmas song, and then we're gonna ask our honorees to get ready to light our tree tonight. All right, we're going to light our tree first, and then we're going to sing our closing song. But before we light our tree, I want every head bow, every eye closed, as we give God thanks. Oh, gracious Heavenly Father, we thank you now. We thank you for this night. We thank you for these people that we have honored tonight. We thank you for Miss Kelley, who gave of herself for so many years and decorated this park. We thank you for her because she gave of herself and mentored young ladies. We thank you for Jake Sessions that thought it not robbery to feed the hungry when nobody else was feeding them, when nobody else would have a hot meal for people on Thanksgiving. We thank you for these firefighters that thought it going beyond their job to go and protect the people in our community. We thank you for all of them. We thank you for our community. We thank you for our council people. We thank you for Brother English, our commissioner that is here tonight. Everybody that's represented, we just thank you now. We thank you for the vendors, all of them that came. Everybody that made this parade, this celebration a success. We just thank you for it. Now, God, as we get ready to give you glory in song and give you glory and praise, we just thank you and let us have a safe, wonderful Thanksgiving and a safe and wonderful Christmas, remembering that you are the reason for the season. In the blessed name of Jesus we pray. Amen. Let us light the tree. All the children. Brother Kamey.
Y'all know we wish you a Merry Christmas? All right, let's sing that. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry
Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. For you and your friend. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thank you once again. Thanks to all. Dr. McCamey, especially thanks for the antique cars, all the vendors, DJs, Wings were here. Brother Rodney was here. Thanks to all the city officials, the mayor. Thank all of you. See you next year, same time, same place. Tonight, don't forget television. I'll be on television at 11 o'clock on TV 33, 11 o'clock. We'll be talking about this parade.
All right, we're back. Oh, I just lost Norma. We are just wrapping up this wonderful celebration. Right when we came to you, you got up. I was like, no, we lost Norma. What do you think? I know Norma is so loved, and we are so excited to have Norma here. We just wrapped up the first ever Hands Helping Hands Thanksgiving parade, tree lighting, and celebration, and you were a big part of it.
Wow.
What do you think?
It takes everybody working together, and that's what made this a success. And it's been a blessing just watching from start to finish, seeing even putting the event together. just watching everybody come together and everybody's brains clicking to make it happen. Always with prayer and thanksgiving. Always. And that's what made this a success. And I thank God for the beauty of the community. We are truly blessed. Truly blessed.
Oh, okay, so here, I'm going to take this off.
Okay.
And I'm going to let you speak into this too. So you got it? Okay. This is live. So if you're just joining us, Norma, this is our former District 2 City Councilwoman. This is Norma Tucker. She is amazing, and we just love her. And we have our friends here that have been with us all night long.
Very helpful.
Yes, the kids are out here, so they're just wrapping it up. So we've been live on Facebook for the LGTV Facebook, and you started at Calumet.
Yes.
And you had a tree lighting there. How was that?
That was beautiful. We started out the entire evening. Everybody got fascinated when the cars came on the scene. The cars truly made the night. And then just seeing the kids and all the bright colors. We got these bright yellow sweaters on, and just the community coming together to make this happen. That's what was truly the blessing for me, seeing it happen. And to honor our honorees. Miss Eurie Kelley, such a blessing in my life. Her entire family blessed this community and still continues to bless the community. Jake Sessions, everybody knows Jake. You know, you hear people talking
Up All
about
Night for decades.
Jake,
if you don't know and you're watching this and you're
Yeah.
not here, he's been doing this for what, 22 years? They were
At
saying
least
22 years. He's been feeding people for Thanksgiving and for Christmas, and he's been on
King
WTRP.
Day, yes, and they've added over the years King Day. It's been a community event, truly, and the name has changed from Up All Night, Feed the Hungry, to now Community Dinner. And we're excited about that. We're just excited I'm excited about this holiday season and just seeing the kids.
Bye, guys.
Thank y'all. Have a safe holiday. You know, seeing the kids, the adults, the older kids at heart out here celebrating and coming together. What a blessing. Katie, thank you. And Keith and Philip, thank y'all for all y'all do behind the scenes to try to make us look good. Lord, I can't say enough about our LaGrange Fire Department and our LaGrange Police Department. We honored the 6 firefighters who were injured in the Labor Day fire, but we have to indeed say thanks to all of our first responders, our emergency responders, not just here in our community, but all over the nation, all over the world. It's something, it takes a special person to be willing to sacrifice and give of themselves to serve the community. And so we are indeed very proud and very thankful. And all of you who weren't here, you should have been here.
Well, if they weren't here, they can see for themselves. Just watch on Facebook. We're about to go off the air in a minute.
Okay.
But just rewind it. We're going to put it on Facebook. You can watch it from the beginning.
Yeah.
And if y'all could get a wide shot, Keith, let's get a wide shot of this beautiful Christmas tree.
Yes.
And we're going to take y'all out, okay?
Beautiful.
So, last words for our awesome Norma.
This park is named in honor of the late, great Mr. Frank Cox. And we were very proud to have his family here tonight with us. They wanted to be a part of this celebration, so we are proud that they were here. Jake Sessions. Jake is a grown-up. His mom was here. Miss Kelley and her entire family, and the firefighters and their families, and the police officers and firefighters, and the kids from the community being here, running around having a good time. And I cannot forget the Salvation Army being on site here tonight with bottled water and helping out as we prepare to kick off the holiday season.
So let's shout out some other people too who are here for free food, right?
Yes.
People came out here for free food giving away.
Rodney was here giving away hamburgers and hot dogs, and I saw quite a few other trucks. I know we had lots of teams, and if I
saw wings.
Yes,
wings, all kinds of food.
And,
so we had a lot of people give.
Lots of
a lot
people
of
giving food, drinks, everything, time, and so thank you. Y'all know I could keep on talking,
and we love it, Norma.
And I'll ramble on, but I'm just excited, so proud to see the entire community all lit up from Calumet Park, where we started the parade with singing, prayer, and words of welcome, and the lighting of the Calumet Park tree
And now we end this night celebrating with the lighting of the Christmas tree. Thank you. And Lisa, you might as well come on up here. Lisa Martin, our new director of the Salvation Army, was here serving up. So
she's right here. Just give her the mic. Just give her the mic and just say, "This is
Hello,
Lisa."
it's lovely to be here.
No, you got to say it right. How would you say
G'day,
that?
mate.
G'day, mate. Thank you.
It's lovely to be here with you all.
Thank you.
I'm used to actually a hot Christmas, and well, we don't actually do Thanksgiving, but every day we are to be thankful, right? Amen?
Yes, amen.
And it's just wonderful for Salvation Army to be a part of this tonight.
Yes.
So please, if any of the residents need any assistance over this very busy holiday period, please come down to 202 Church Street and we'll be able to assist you. God bless you all.
Thank you so much.
And we've got one of our honorees.
Oh, we definitely.
Up here.
Now look,
We're
Norma.
out of time.
Are we out of time? No, we need to get our honoree.
Jake.
Can we get Jake up here? I'm going to let. Now look,
Where's your mom?
we're going to get you up here. Let's get Mr. Sessions. Come up here. One of our honorees. I'm going to get out of the seat. Come on up here, Mr. Sessions. Come on up here. We're going rogue here, aren't we?
Yeah.
Let's get Mr. Sessions up here.
Yeah, look, I'm getting down.
Now, Norma, you getting down? Miss Norma, are you getting down?
No, I'm gonna stay up here.
Okay, you interrupt Mr. Sessions. No, we're going live right now, so I apologize. So Norma, you sit down, and we're kind of going live, but we're showing y'all as it comes live. So come on over here, and I'll help you. This is Mr. Jake Sessions, and he is going to be interviewed by Miss Norma Tucker, our former city councilwoman of District 2. Take it away, Norma.
Yeah. All right. Wow. What an honor. Jake, thank you. Thank you. Thank you is not enough. But I'm so proud that we have the opportunity to say thank you and that now you get a chance to rest and watch the fruits of your labor. Some of the people who you've been training and inspiring over the years are taking up this project and making sure that everybody has a hot meal.
Well needed project. Yes. I'm glad somebody taking it that's going to make sure that our people get fed.
Yes.
And that's the most important part. I can't do all of it, but I tried.
Yes.
Didn't I try?
Yes, you did. You did a mighty good job of it.
Yeah, I did.
Jake, what would you like to say as we enter this holiday season? Anything you'd like to say to the community?
You know, I was told a long time ago by a gentleman. He wasn't educated, but he was smart. He had wits.
Thank you.
He said, Jake, everybody gonna be for you, and everybody gonna be against you. And always praise them that for you. Those against you, don't act like they don't exist.
Thank you.
I think a lot of us would take on that theory, we probably get along better with each other. Everybody gonna be for you, and everybody gonna be against you. Known fact. You know, I hear a lot of people say sometimes, let not your heart be troubled.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
We got to do that. But I can't do it by myself. If you got a cafe and you put a sign up saying no loitering, everybody outdoors, I'm on slide on the inside, that ain't gonna work, is it? We all gotta be together. That's what it's all about. I'm so glad I take this opportunity, but watch Reverend Edmondson Thursday and Friday night.
Yes, you gotta do
I get the night off tonight. See what I'm saying? I don't have to go to TV tonight. Get off tonight. Reb got it tonight.
Yep.
I was on this morning for a while.
See? Thank
But
you.
anyway, no, I appreciate this little time.
I appreciate
But,
you. You can take all the time you
I know,
want.
but they waiting on me. But I'm going.
Well,
to.
we gotta give a shout out to Miss Dot.
Oh.
Tell us about Miss Dot.
My mom is 88 years old. She gonna jump all over me anyway. But my mom she more health than I am.
See?
And she don't stop doing nothing.
Yeah, that's.
I'm old, but I ain't gonna tell my age right now. I'm 60 plus, you know that. But she still cook for all of us.
Yeah.
How about that?
What a blessing.
Wash our clothes, get our mail.
It's a blessing to have mothers to do it. And we can't stop them because
If
I've tried.
We lose our mother, we're going to lose a lot.
Yeah, we do.
We're going to be pitiful.
But I dare say we never lose our mothers because all that they put into us, they live on.
All right, I go for that.
us.
Yeah, that's right.
And so we are blessed. I'm blessed to have
your mother
both
living. Yeah,
my
that's right.
parents,
Okay,
my mother,
good.
my
Yeah.
father, and we got a bonus. We got our stepdad and both my sisters and my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
We are truly blessed this season. And
You know, it's 8 of us, Norman, and it's 5 girls and 3 boys.
Yep.
I'm the oldest of all of them.
Wow.
And so far, I'm the one with the college, and the only one with less knowledge. But
That's the way it goes.
But you know, it just be that way. And I made a lot of mistakes in life, but the main one was I should have just stayed in college from now on. Should never came out.
You did the college lifestyle.
Ooh, I loved it. It was awesome. But I had something going here, so I couldn't choose between the two, so I stayed here. But college was, Lord have mercy, folks. It was, everybody should go at least 1 year.
Yeah.
Everybody. Somebody trying to make everybody make a higher education free for some colleges. They better take advantage of it.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
That's the thing. A lot of people just don't know.
Right,
some
right.
stuff. Some people don't know, or as they say, they don't know and they don't want to know.
I understand.
Because there's always somebody waiting to answer your question. But sometimes you gotta ask.
I learned this too. I want to pass this on too when I got the opportunity.
Yes.
College ain't for everybody.
Right.
But we got college in this country that'll take anybody. But you won't let anybody out. If you don't get your lesson, you ain't getting out. They'll let you in, but you can't get your lesson. You ain't getting out. I learned that, Bruce.
Yep.
You can get here, but you got to get out.
Yeah. It's
No,
a blessing.
it
It's
is.
a blessing. I'm thankful that we are here talking about food, cause and you feeding the hungry.
Yeah.
I'm hungry right now.
I am too.
And
I am
and we're getting we're being told. Keep going.
We're gonna get Mr. Jake Sessions. We want to say thank you to him, and then
Yes.
we're gonna get Nathan to come up and talk to you.
All right,
okay,
very
come on.
good.
Yeah, wait till I come back, okay? And I really appreciate this. I
Well,
really appreciate
I'm
everything.
proud that we
And-
had the opportunity,
Yeah.
Jake, to
and we're
spend
gonna be
this
doing
time
so
with
much
you.
stuff in the community. We're gonna do this again. Watch
Yeah,
and see.
yeah.
It's not gonna
And
just,
we
we're
got,
not
I
the
mean,
end
we
of it.
got more. We got
Right,
more
right, right.
going
There's so much
on.
stuff going on, we
The
gonna do it again,
best
yeah.
thing that we can start right here, right now, is working together.
Right, absolutely.
Remembering that we can accomplish
We
more
can,
when we
yeah.
work together.
Two
And
heads
that
better than one,
sometimes
always.
well, it depends on what those heads are thinking.
Yeah,
Because,
like-
like everybody says, it takes a village to raise a child.
I believe that.
But if the village is sick, then they probably are going to raise
I
sick
got you, I
children.
got you.
So we want our village to be strong
Absolutely.
and thankful, always thankful.
Norma,
So,
thank you.
Thank you
Thank you
very
so
much.
Oh, cooking advice. Tell him.
Oh, am I gonna give him cooking advice?
Tell him he's got to give everybody cooking advice.
Oh, okay.
I didn't cook.
No, the chicken and the fish grease.
Yeah, you gotta close this. You gotta sign off.
Hey, by the way, I like doing that. I really like that.
You gotta sign off.
I always remember to take both black and white keys on the piano to play the star, swing the banner. And remember, they call me every morning, ask me the question. I have no idea what the question, I'm not concerned with the question, but let me give you the answer. The answer is love. Let's practice learning to everybody all the time. Start cooking that chicken, that fish grease, and always tell the truth. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dr. Edmondson, thank you. Thank you for everything. You know it, always. Never pass up an opportunity to talk. And now we're waiting for it. We got Councilman LaGrange. Hey, thank y'all so much. All right. We got a couple other people waiting to come on stage to chat and just kick off the holiday season. Councilman Nathan Gaskins. Okay, good. Well, I'll practice.
You just keep warmed up.
Yeah. So what does this mean to you being here tonight?
Well,
This
it
is
means that this is the start of the holiday season.
Yeah. Oh, we got to get that. We're gonna save that. Meg. Hi, Megan. How are you? Oh, that's another hug. Thank you for everything, Meg. Thank you. Come on up here.
I just wanted to say hey to my grandma.
Oh, okay. Well, wait. Now you gotta come up here and you gotta stay for a while to say hey to your grandma, because we're not live right now, but we want you to be live. So come on. How long is it gonna be before? Don't leave. So you can say.
We lost our live signal.
Oh, okay.
To Facebook.
Oh.
Still record, but
Okay.
we're not streaming for some reason.
Okay. Well, come on, so you can say hi to your grandma.
I don't know what's going on. I don't want to say with your hey. They get gone.
Come on. Hey, and happy Thanksgiving.
Hey, grandma, happy Thanksgiving.
Did they get it? Did they?
I think we can't get back up, right, guys?
Okay, so can he record? What's your name, sir? Is your grandma?
Recording. Y'all can keep talking. It's
Okay.
recording. It's just not live.
Oh, okay.
Leon Shepherd. Okay. All right, Miss Leona Shepherd. Your grandson just said, Happy Thanksgiving, Grandma. All right. Are we waiting for instruction? Oh, we're recording. Okay. All right. Good. So, Councilman Nathan Gaskins, this is your first, you got a lot of extra stuff to be thankful for.
Oh, yeah.
This is your first Thanksgiving as a city councilman for the city of LaGrange, District 2.
Yeah.
Tell us, I'm just going to give you the mic and let you go and share what it has meant to you being on the council and serving our community.
Well, it's an absolute pleasure to serve the community and serve the people of LaGrange, especially those people in District 2. It's a blessing that you know, we are all able to work together for the betterment of everyone. We honored some fantastic firefighters tonight that gave of themselves for the community, and that just lets everyone know the commitment that the city staff and employees have towards this city, and we have so much to be thankful for in the face of disasters that are taking place around the world.
All over the country.
And all over the country and all over the world. We are truly thankful and blessed, and you know, I am thankful every morning I wake up, and I look forward to serving the people of this community.
Yeah, thank you. And wrap up, it's a wrap. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. Katie and Meg, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all.
Merry Christmas and Feliz Navidad.
And you got a new sidekick, Jeremy. But thank y'all. Okay, take this microphone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
That's a wrap, everybody. Good job.
Good job. Clip off the stage. See if I can.
I will help you with